Welcome dear students to the online session of physics. In chapter number 1, we have completed part A in the offline classes in a school. So, in the online sessions of physics, we'll complete the part B and C of the chapter. In this part of the video, I am covering the topic vernier calipers and the details about it. So let's get started. You use a ruler or a scale to measure length or breadth of an object. Do you think this gives you the correct measurement? However, sometimes you may not get the correct measurement. In the year 1630, French mathematician Pierre Vernier invented a measuring tool to get an additional accuracy in the measurement compared to a simple ruler. After his name, it is named as vernier calipers. The vernier calipers is a convenient tool to use when you want to measure the length of an object, the outer diameter of a spherical or cylindrical object, the inner diameter of a pipe, and the depth of a hole. A vernier caliper mainly consists of a finely polished rectangular steel strip S. This scale is called main scale and is generally 15 centimeters long. At one end of this strip, a jaw J1 is fixed and is commonly called fixed jaw. A metal frame V on the right side of the fixed jaw J1 which can slide along the main scale. This metal frame serves as the vernier scale. It has 10 divisions marked on it. Here you notice that the 10 divisions of the vernier scale are exactly equal to the 9 divisions on the main scale. In the other hand, the vernier scale has a movable jaw J2. You will see a button at the bottom edge of the vernier scale. This button is supported by a spring. The spring action of the button helps in fixing the vernier scale at any desired position on the main scale. The instrument is also provided with two more jaws J3 and J4 respectively. The J3 is fixed jaw and J4 is movable along with the vernier scale. Jaws J3 and J4 are called internal jaws. J1 and J2 are called external jaws. Internal jaws J3 and J4 are useful to measure. The purpose of vernier scale attached to the main scale is to measure the length accurately up to a fraction of smallest length that can be measured with the help of main scale. Now close the jaws J1 and J2 with the help of button P. You will see that 0 of the main scale coincides with 0 of the vernier scale. This means that when jaws J1 and J2 are closed such that the total length of the n divisions on the vernier scale is equal to n minus 1 divisions on the main scale. Thus, the principle of a vernier is to make n vernier scales divisions or VSD equal to n minus 1 main scale divisions or MSD. Therefore, we have n 1 year scale divisions equal to n minus 1 main scale divisions. Here, Capital N means the number of divisions. Indeed, we know that the vernier scale has 10 divisions and are exactly equal to 9 divisions on the main scale. Therefore, 1 VSD is equal to 9 upon 10 MSD. Thus, the main scale is graduated in millimeters, whose 1 MSD is 1 millimeter. Therefore, 1 vernier scale division equal to 0.9 millimeters. Note that the value of 1 vernier scale is less than that of main scale. The difference between the value of main scale division and vernier scale division represents the smallest length that can be measured. The smallest measurement that can be measured by the use of a vernier scale along with the main scale is called the least count of the vernier. In other words, the difference between 1 main scale division and 1 vernier scale division is called least count or LC. Therefore, we have least count is equal to 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. So that's all for now. In the next section, we'll learn how to measure with the help of vernier calipers and the introduction to the tool is screw gauge. Till then, take care, study well, be safe at your home.